Hey y'all, so I'm gonna be talking about the Venus and Aries placement with a Taurus sun. It's easy for me to obviously speak about this because I'm a Taurus sun with a Venus Aries placement. So I'm gonna be giving y'all the breakdown because I know Venus and Aries, we get like a lot of people don't like us, especially like if you're a male and you have this Venus placement. A lot of people just despise the Venus in Aries, and I can understand, but at the same time, I don't understand. So I'm gonna just give y'all the breakdown when a Taurus sun is in Venus in Aries, and then I'm gonna do a separate video and just talk about Venus Aries itself. But if you're dating someone and they have a Taurus sun and a Venus in Aries, at first they're gonna come across as, a person that's very slow moving because of their Taurus sun. So it may seem like, they're going with the flow, it's very easy going, thing da da da. But then after a while, once they get comfortable, you will start to see their Aries Venus show. So once that Aries Venus start to show, you'll notice that this person, like, it's a lot of fire underneath this person. This person has like a very, very, very big personality. So this person, 9 times out of 10, they want to go on dates. They want to go have fun. They want to go on adventure. If you're a person and you're like a homebody, this Taurus Sun, Venus, Aries, 9 times out of 10, they may find you as boring. They might just look at you like, why do you just want to stay in the house? Like, it's a big world out there to explore. We go do this, and this, and you just want to sit in the house. Like, that's where the Venus Aries placement will start to show, because you're like, you know, that your Taurus is real chill, but at the same time, your Taurus loves to go have fun. So, once that Venus Aries see, that you're a homebody, they may be turned off just a little bit because they may just find you as boring. Like, why don't you want to do anything? Like, they just, And then another point I want to touch on is, if you're dating a Taurus Sun, Venus Aries, if you expect that Venus to Aries, that Taurus Sun to chase you, they're not going to chase you, okay? Because of their Venus Aries placement, they're not going to chase you. They'll enjoy the chase at first. They'll enjoy it. They'll enjoy try to catch you. But if you're playing hard to get, most likely they're gonna peep it and they're gonna leave you alone. They're gonna be like, no, I'm straight on you. Like, you're not even all that. Like, you good. Even if you are all that, like, you understand Venus is in Aries, so they're gonna be thinking to themselves like, I could go find someone better. I could go find, mind you, this is Venus Aries, okay? Venus and Aries, they're always on the move. So it's like, if you're playing really hard to get, that Taurus Sun already being logical, common sense is going to kick in. They're going to just be like, nah, like, I'm good on you, like, I'm good. And they're going to just leave. Like, you're going to wake up one day and that Taurus Sun is just going to be gone. And I know this sounds very toxic, but again, Venus is in Aries. If you ever met an Aries Sun, an Aries Sun is very on the move, okay? Aries, that's the baby placement, okay? Think of a kid. If a kid keeps asking for something and you keep telling that kid no, that kid is eventually gonna go somewhere else to find a yes. So think of the Aries placement in that sort of way, okay? So again, when Venus and Aries is there for a Taurus Sun, you may think that your Taurus has all that time in the world because of their sun placement, how they're coming across, but because of their love style, their Venus style, that's not their group. So to keep their attention, you can't, and it's weird to explain, you can't give them too much, but also you can't ignore them. So it's like, if you're just being, I guess, distant or moving slow, or you believe in slow burn relationships, that Venus Aries, that placement, they're there for, they're not going to be there for long. I was going to say they're there for a good time, not a long time, but that's not true, because Venus and Aries, once they find a partner that they can settle down with, they are there for a long time. But if they see that you're not really it, like, they're out. Like, they're not going to sit there and just, be there just to be there. They're not going to do that with you. So yeah, if you're just like, oh, my Taurus Sun, Venus Aries, they just up and left me, I promise you, go through your text message thread, think about past conversations you said you had. I promise you that Venus and Aries placement somewhere down the line, they were pretty vocal about how they felt, what they wanted, and things of that sort. And you probably didn't really pay too much attention because, again, the Taurus sun is there, where they probably were saying it like in a very calm, non a non-confrontational way, where you're like, okay, they're just complaining, but and again, they were dead serious. Like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. They were warning you before they left. So yeah, I feel like Taurus Sun, Venus and Aries is a tricky placement because it's like we could come across so like soft and so sweet, but it's like once our Venus and Aries starts knocking at the door, and you start seeing it, and we start saying stuff like we're bored, or we feel like we're not getting enough attention, or you're playing hard to get, we're gone. And don't get me wrong, you'll know when a Venus and Aries like you, especially when it's in Taurus, because we'll show you if we like you, and we'll show you if we don't like you. So if we don't like you, it may come across as we're ignoring you, but we're not purposely ignoring you. We genuinely just don't like you. And if we do like you, we're giving you our attention. We probably already done gave you our phone number. We're very attentive. We're texting you, we're calling you, things of that sort. But if it goes completely silent when the Venus is in Aries with a Taurus sun, that's it. Like, that's it. We're no longer interested. And I feel like men with this placement get a bad rep because um they get a bad rep because it may seem like they're on from female to female to female. Even sometimes with females, like, it may seem like we're on to male to male to male, but that's not the case. We just get bored fast. Like, if you're not what we want, we're not going to sit there and waste time. We're not going to sit there and wait for things to be right. We're definitely not going to do that. We're going to be out. Maybe if we love you, we may try to work it out, but again, if it's like within like those first few months of us dating and we already see that this is not what we want, we're out. So I don't know. That's I guess the breakdown. If you want to see part two, I can make a part two, but I tried to make it, we'll break it down as simple as possible. So yeah.